Greetings everyone, and I hope that you're all in good health. Now, the other day I was watching a video by Tom from Cheshire Metal Detecting. Now,
Want a cup of coffee, Robert?
Yes please. Where were we? Oh yes, the other day I was watching a video that Tom made from Cheshire Metal Detecting. Now Tom's very much like myself in some ways. He gets bored easily. Oh, and I hope your hip's feeling a bit better, Tom, if that's possible. Yeah, he gets bored easily. He likes making things, inventing things, altering things, improving things. And it got me thinking, how can I possibly improve my setup as it is at the moment? Because a lot of the time when I'm out in the field detecting, I feel very constricted with all the things I'm having to carry about with me. I mean, normally when you see me out, I've got this with the big belt and it's all full of everything, the pinpoint probe. I've got the digging knife clipped to it. I've got the tripod clipped to the back of the belt with the aid of this little clip thing that I made. And I was just trying to think of ways I could possibly downsize, as you might say. So I thought I'll go back to basics. So I went into the loft and I got my old detecting bag out. Now, the first thing that I had to think about was where to put this, because there's nowhere actually to slot the pinpoint probe into the bag. But then I remembered the pinpoint probe came with a sheath that it slides into, which I've never used until now. So what I did, I got the sheath and I stitched it to the actual shoulder strap that's on the bag. So now when you put the bag on, either over your head or over your shoulder, whichever you prefer, the pinpoint probe just slides into it very nicely. Job's a good one. So that was that problem solved. Now, the bag itself is a fairly big bag, but not too big. Don't make the mistake of buying a bag that's too big, because the bigger the bag, the more you'll put in it. It's got a good zip pocket at the front there, a good zip pocket at the back there. There's little side pouches at both sides to get spray bottle in, with Floyd the Detectorist's sticker on it. Thank you, Floyd. Little torch in the other side. You can get the fines boxes in those little pouches at the front there that have got zips on, so you don't lose anything. Plenty of room for the first aid kit, which I think is quite important. So as I say, you can get quite a bit of stuff in it. You can also get other things in it that you might want to take along with you. You can pair of wire cutters for that troublesome barbed wire that you come across every now and again that stops you getting into the next field. Only joking, only joking. Do not be cutting the farmer's barbed wire fence with wire cutters. Don't do it. No. Personally, I find that a cordless angle grinder does the job much quicker. Only joking. Other things that you can get in the bag, you can put a little umbrella in it if you get caught in the middle of nowhere and it chucks it down with rain. Some toilet roll, just in case you get caught short. And if you forget the toilet roll, you can always put a pair of spare pants in. They're not mine, honest. I do not wear ladies' underwear, honest I don't. And the other thing that I thought about was, we've all come across from time to time those cracking signals that when you try to dig them, it's solid rock. And it doesn't matter how hard you try, you can't get through the rock. So I've come up with a solution to that problem as well. I've found in the past that 3 sticks of dynamite does the trick. Oh yes it does. 3 sticks of dynamite, no more rock, end of chat. But be careful with it. I get my dynamite from the local hardware store under the counter. It's only about 10 quid, so it's just worth thinking about anyway. Anyway, that's the bag. I'm going to give it a try. I can get everything in it. Job's a good one once again. Right, I am going to retrieve the cup of coffee that my wife very kindly made me, and I'll see you in a few seconds. Right boys and girls, I have retrieved my cup of coffee that my wife very kindly made me in my Treasure Bandits mug. Thank you very much, Jamie and Rachel. Now, that's the bag and everything sorted out. Let's get on to the digging knife, the tripod and the spade. Now, a while ago, I was at a car boot sale, well quite a long time ago actually, and I bought a fishing umbrella that was slightly broken. Only cost me a couple of pounds. Now don't ask me why I bought it, because I don't go fishing, but I thought it might come in handy. As you do. Well, it has come in handy. What I did was cannibalised the fishing umbrella for the central shaft and the thumb screw bit that tightens up the extendable bit inside it. And this is the result. That's the part out of the fishing umbrella that I've fastened to the spade with tie wraps. Obviously the digging knife is fastened on the other side with tie wraps, just the same. And then I cannibalised an old tripod that was broken for the bit on the top there. I fastened that onto this piece of metal here with tech screws, and that slides in and out of the fishing umbrella shaft, just there like that, turned round and everything. And obviously dig the spade into the floor, tighten it up so it doesn't move, and then you can use the top part of the cannibalised tripod to put your camera on, and hopefully that will do very nicely as a portable tripod. So it's all fastened together, all in one piece. Don't have to have anything clipped on my belt or anything like that. No digging knife on it, no tripod on it. Okay, it's a touch on the heavy side, but you don't carry it around with you like that. Most of the time you just drag it on the floor behind you. And so that's it, my friends, all in one. And that just goes back down there like that. Tighten it up once more. Job's a good one. So what with the bag and everything, I think it might just do the trick. So there we go, my friends. Well, I hope this short video kept you entertained for a few minutes at least. To be honest with you, I couldn't think of anything else to do, and I've got Tom to thank for this anyway, because if I hadn't have watched his video I probably wouldn't have done it. So thanks, Tom. Just leaves me to say, stay safe everybody, and thank you to all my new subscribers and viewers, and I'll see you on the next video, whatever it's about. If you've got any ideas what you'd like to see a video on, please leave me a comment. But until then, I'll catch you all later, and take care of yourselves. Bye bye.